I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
I didn't know that
to this one, Todd.
Time for our tale of the...
No, he can't. He can't be that.
Terrence...
This bout...
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. The time has finally arrived. These two men have been jawing at each other for months. The talking is finally over. Now it's time to
button. So, okay, check this out, bro.
Look at the
you want to use like that. You want to use square, and you want to use triangle. Boom, boom, boom. And then now, if you hold L1, and then you hit square, bottom. If that's body.
The straight right just
you have to
misses.
hold L1. No. Let go of L1. Don't hold L1.
So much pre-match
and then
drama
if you want to block, it's R1. And if you want to block body, it's R1 and L2.
Are finally ready to get it on.
I mean it's R2 and L2.
Make or break a fighter because the expectation from the fans
oh, it's R2 and L1. I'm sorry, R2 and L1. That's how you block body. Yes, bro. It is. But you could still use the analog to do hooks, bro. Like it's just yeah, but like
not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. They're giving us a high tempo show. Good counter punch. Nice counter shot. What you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than nothing.
A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Punch, counter punch. Missing with the hook. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Let's see if they go to the body.
And if I'm not mistaken, I think holding R1 gives you it's that you're like a power punch.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. In that last round.
There's nothing you can do.
Almost a 10-8 round.
Right here. Nothing. You just press X. But what other people do is whenever like let's say the opponent starts wrecking on you, what they do, bro, they don't press X. They just fucking make you wait so that you can get pissed off.
Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
But then as soon as you start wrecking them, dude, you can see like they're just like, oh, your opponent is waiting for you to fucking press X. Like, fuck you, bitch. I'm like, I ain't pressing X. Like, I fuck your ass.
This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Counter punch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
You'd like to see more jabs.
Okay, I see that you got damage. That's why you ain't coming up, okay?
Big hook. Good thing it didn't land.
How much more do you need? Go down.
Only catching air with that hook. Should we be surprised if these two fighters go the distance tonight, considering how much they've emphasized their physical fitness? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. They both want the knockout. Hold that knot! Crawford's legs are all over the place.
Come on.
Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
What recovery skills they are.
My
What a
God.
shot it was. Completely gone.
I couldn't even get in. I couldn't even get like inside of there.
Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Swinging big and missing big with that hook. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. That left hook missed.
Oh, fuck.
Very close round with 10 seconds
How
to
are
go.
you still alive?
How about Alvarez in that last round? Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last. Let's get it started in round 3. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Who won that?
Well, Johnny, as you know, there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive.
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tail. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
He threw a punch and just got countered. And he fails to score with that left hook. This is the kind of fight you expect from two world-class elite middleweights. Just missed with that hook. That counter shot lands. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
You're a power puncher, you're not. Did you see that? Crawford in trouble.
How are you doing this shit? How are you
Didn't
not
wait too
down
long to
yet?
get back and get engaged.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough, tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Miss with that jab. Nobody home with that hook. That counter punch caught him clean. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Good counter punching. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
I don't do this. Exactly how I feel.
Talk about Alvarez in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well done with that counter shot. How about that time counter shot? time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Look back in the history books, some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there, these guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful.
Oh my God, how did I
You can
miss
imagine
it?
that being you. They're the size of an Andrews man.
Left hook just missed.
Come on, that's
So
a
far,
fucking
the
uppercut.
offense has been better than the defense. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch.
You're fucking me up. What the fuck?
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. When you've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses, how do you deal with it?
Hey, I missed this, bro.
You cannot let them get comfortable, drag
Like
them,
Krusty
get
and
them
always-
complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Come on.
That left-handed jab doesn't quite score.
Come on.
This is a high-octane battle. Straight right just misses. Need to be careful they don't push themselves out here.
Come on.
The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to...
Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the fifth. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
And he scores with the counter. That hook just can't find the target. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. The stamina is off the charts. Nice counter. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
Middleweight always gives us a class. If you've got two class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, Mr. I would just say marvelous,
dude.
but some fighters were
Dude, I don't know what to do.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Like, how are you not fucking down?
Perfect counter lands. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. counter punches have to hurt. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Crawford is dead.
Finally. Fuck.
Do you believe this? But Crawford just got knocked down. Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
You're gonna see a meters L2 and R2. You gotta let them go whenever you're in the middle of them. Press them and you gotta be in the middle of them.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, you're out.
What do you mean? You press them? The meter.
It happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
A knockout victory. That is
I told you to press
See
them.
the shot. That's not a knockout. That's a miss.
Damn. Yeah, you had a lot of stamina left compared to me, dude. I was like, what the fuck? I guess so. What the fuck? Mm-hmm. Ooh, where should we play at? I mean, where should we fight at? Madison Square Garden? Do we have that? Let's see. The Dazen Stadium. Shh, 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 shh. No, wait. No, I don't want.
About fatigue, got my bros back if we come on the siege. Watch me switch the gears on and wait for him to stop. Like to welcome everybody out. Brand new contract. Contracting, no about paying we okay, yeah. Smooth criminal like pounds just told them.
Ready?
Welcome to the WBC Arena. They've been talking the talk. It's now time to walk the walk. I'm Todd Grisham, and here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
It's time for our tale of the tape. This is Canelo Alvarez. He's 172 centimeters. Saul Canelo Alvarez, a four-division, multi-time world champion. Quite simply, one of the greatest. Terrence Bud Crawford.
This bout is scheduled.
Not too many seats to be had in. These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. Hook misses. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Really good buzz in the air tonight. This crowd waiting for something special.
This is not just hype. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a build-up.
Oh, that punch. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
There's a counter shot. Nobody home with that hook. Swing and a miss with that left hook. This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching your every move, that every twist.
Nice counter shot.
Dude, we're just fucking going at it, yeah.
Swing and a miss with that jab. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Alvarez in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round.
Here we go, it's round 2. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet, not until your senses have come back.
Those power punches have to hurt. That right hook catching air. Caution is being thrown to the wind. A lot of people love watching fighters in this weight class because they've got the speed and they've got the power. And he scores with the counter. Crawford is dazed. Looks like they've shaken it off.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to...
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Crawford's legs are all over the place.
Like, I know, like...
And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
That's some bullshit.
You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, and boom, back into it. But dude...
Oh my God, Johnny! Crawford in trouble. And down goes Crawford. Let's see that again.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
Uppercuts? You hold R1.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In
Depending on whichever button you use, it's going to make a different type of haymaker if you hold R1.
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
That hook doesn't score. Missing with that right hook. The perfect counter lands. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round.
I still don't know how you're still alive, dude. Like,
whoa, wait a minute. Terrence Crawford just got rocked.
Dude, Crawford is a fucking god, dude. If he would be doing that shit to me, I'll be done for. You saw Canelo run at you, dog?
Didn't wait too long to hold that knot.
You saw Canelo run at you, dog?
How are they? Hold it right there. Crawford's legs are all over the place. Crawford got hit hard and down he goes. As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it. Let's watch it again.
It's so funny. You're raw.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You still want to fight?
Wow, you did it.
Well, they're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
So they look at this corner, look for the instructions. They're telling you to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner. Somehow get to the end of the line.
Need to turn this around halfway through.
Not the best start, Bob. You don't want the cornermen now. It's down for them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, like freshen up, boom.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Crawford in trouble. And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes. Did you see that? Crawford is. Do you believe this? Bud Crawford just got knocked down. Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look.
A shot from the.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Travis Scott getting up.
8, 9. Are you okay?
Oh my god, what? Fucking Travis.
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You've got away with it. You can do it again.
Crawford may be ready to go down. Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won. Did you see that? Crawford's legs are all over the place.
How is that even possible?
Twice they've got to up their game here, or this fight is going to be over.
Unbelievable.
There's the bell for round 4. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. That left hook is blocked. Did you see that? Oh my word, Canelo just got clipped.
What can you do? tap forward on your
Been a
stick.
tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What are they going to do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
How about that time counter shot? They exchange punches. The old adage is no matter. Hold it right there.
Holy
We've never seen
shit.
Canelo in this sort of trouble.
Hey, yo, relax. Chill.
Hold it right there. Big shot. And Alvarez is on the canvas. And it's a one-hitter winner. What a knockout shot. Let's take another look.
1, 2, 3, 4.
They got knocked down but didn't stay down. Once again showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
He's up, but for how long? Look at him. On the heels. Look at it's not there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one.
Damn, how are you still alive, Crawford?
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T. Play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over again, they've got it.
Swinging a miss with the hook. They're giving us a high-tempo show. He blocks that jab. Nice counter shot. Good counter punching. Punch caught him clean.
Man, are you fucking punching like this?
That uppercut does not score. Crawford is dazed.
Go.
That was the moment.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed back.
It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round.
Oh my gosh.
How about Alvarez in that last round? Let's see how the game plan changes.
You don't even know what round
starting
it
to
is.
heat up now as we enter the fifth. They really got
That's crazy. Imagine you niggas down whenever they fight for fucking 2 rounds, I think.
If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything.
Like, that's crazy. Like, I feel like these rounds are taking forever, but it's only 3 rounds.
So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Crawford in trouble.
Oh, you bitch.
Trying to buy
Dude.
time. It appears that the moment of
How
trouble
are you
has
still-
passed, at least for
Oh.
now.
Bean Days now needs to steady the...
Whoa, Johnny.
Oh, my
Canelo in
God.
serious jeopardy here going to the canvas.
No, but you could fucking... Okay.
A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Defense is everything because they got shots.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Terrence Crawford just got rocked. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
We need to see that again.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
I'm gonna take a yeah, let's do it.
After a knockout win here.
Accuracy, power, punch, perfect. That must hurt.
It's crazy how you're catching up on points. Are you gonna be Muhammad? Who are you gonna be? Muhammad Ali. Alright, I'm gonna fuck that nigga up. He's a god. I have no idea. Yep. Alright, dashboard it.